This is a product video for Master Magnetics Magnetic ToolMat. On the outside of the box, there are pictures showing a variety of uses, as well as detailed product information. Essentially, the Magnetic ToolMat is a flexible magnet that can be used in both the shop and on location. It has a sewn-in handle, as well as reinforced grommets, and it easily pulls apart, and both sides can be used to maximize the capabilities. It easily folds onto itself and is very portable to ensure high workflow. The magnetic mat comes in 3 sizes to accommodate any situation. The smallest size is 12 inches by 6.75 inches wide. The medium version has the same width but is longer by 6 inches. And the largest is 19.5 inches long by 8.85 inches wide. One of the main purposes of the magnetic tool mat is to solve the common problem of losing screws and bolts during removals. The strong magnets encased in the cover attract and holds metal objects, including tools. The magnetic tool mat can be placed inside the vehicle, and it can also be placed on race ramps that have built-in metal plates, and it can also be placed directly on the vehicle for convenient grab-and-go workflow. The following shows the variety of uses and possibilities for the magnetic tool mat during a hardware removal for a full coverage wrap. Here, the door handle is going to be removed. The magnetic tool mat is placed on the vehicle, and a good tip is to place masking tape on a section and label the hardware being removed. Once the screws or bolts come off, immediately place it on the magnetic tool mat. Once the hardware is off, the magnetic tool mat can easily be pulled off the vehicle, and then it's off to the next section. If removing multiple sections at a time, a good tip is to not place the screws and bolts on the outside, but instead place them on the inside of the magnetic tool mat so it folds on itself, which adds another layer of security. It's also recommended to have 2 or 3 magnetic tool mats for a wrap shop, as it allows each installer to focus on their specific area. Here, one installer works on the front and the other on the back section. The magnetic tool mat can conform to curves, so it can be placed almost anywhere. With the hardware completely removed, the screws and bolts are clearly labeled and secured for professional organization. With the wrap complete, the magnetic tool mats help ensure a focused reinstall. This is where the payoff is extra big, as losing bolts and screws can cost a lot of time and frustration. Note that the magnetic tool mat has a wide variety of uses outside of vehicles. Here, tool carts are being assembled, which have lots of screws, bolts, and washers that commonly get lost during this process. At the beginning of a job, unfold the magnetic tool mat and open the bags directly onto it. This ensures from the start that nothing gets lost, and be sure to separate everything into type. This helps account for all the pieces as well as creates focused workflow. At the end of the day, it's a good idea to use the following protocol. Remove the masking tape if used, and store the magnetic tool mats in an easy access location. The cover is made out of durable synthetic leather that is resistant to rips and tears, as well as chemicals. Cleaning the surface daily removes any specks of dirt and ensures that the mat won't scratch any surface that it is adhered to. And to purchase the magnetic tool mat, you can go to magnetsource.com/wraptools. Here, you can choose between one of the 3 sizes. Once you find the size you want, click on the image, and it'll take you to a dedicated page that contains technical specs and more product information. Then you can choose the quantity you want and add it to the cart. You continue shopping for other products or click Checkout. On this page, you can enter any discounts, as well as all your information and shipping preferences. For additional questions, click Contact Us to call or send an email, and the corporate locations are in these areas in the United States. This has been a product video from Master Magnetics Magnetic ToolMat, proudly produced by the Wrap Institute.